Who do you believe, Schrags, in that group will take the field with the highest expectations? It's a crazy group of talent.
There's expectations for all four. It might be the most decorated group of quarterbacks in any division in the league, and yet expectations are one thing. It's who has to actually get over the hump and prove something, and that to me is still Jared Goff. It's amazing that we're still doing this song and dance after he got the long-term deal and has been to a Super Bowl. But last year did feel like a step back for Jared, and now you've got a new offensive coordinator in Kevin O'Connell. You've got McVay saying that they're going to institute some new pieces to the offense. And here's how I look at it. They're opening that stadium, right? Like, you're opening this new stadium. It's a $5 billion project. All eyes are on this thing. And we're trying to usher in a new era. Well, Jalen Ramsey's going to need a new contract. You know, Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp, all these guys are going to eventually have to get paid. And Jared Goff is going to be the key guy to keep the Rams relevant. Because last year they missed the playoffs. When you miss the playoffs, you're an irrelevant team. This division got better, it got stronger, and that Arizona team that Jim Trotter was just talking about has everyone in the league excited and a little bit scared because no one knows what's going to be coming from them. So I look at Jared Goff and say, okay, are you one of those quarterbacks or are you one of these quarterbacks? And that is a giant canyon of difference when you're talking about opening a $5 billion stadium in a market that already has the Lakers, Clippers, Dodgers, and several other things to do when it's nice outdoors.
Jared Goff has one of the strangest football identities in the league. He really needs to define it this year. But I'll go to Arizona. Let's go. This is the team that they're the cool team. They got the cool young quarterback. They made the cool offseason acquisition. They drafted the cool rookie. They have the cool coach with the cool house. Like, everything's cool. We'll see how cool they are week one at San Francisco. Like, that, it's not going to be about bachelor pads and red visors. Like, it's go time here. That's one of the biggest Cardinals games in years. It really is with the expectations, especially, guys, the only one that's going to be bigger. Week 6, they're on Monday Night Football at the Dallas Cowboys. And it's not just about Kyler and Cliff. Like, this is an organizational evening. This is supposed to be a coming out party that they've spent years building. Kyler's very talented, had a quiet, good rookie year, gets the trophy and all that, but like, now it's win time. I don't care what kind of look you have or what kind of stats you put up. Like, we need 10 wins this year as an Arizona Cardinal team that's very young. That's pressure.
Guys, for me, it has to be Jimmy Garoppolo. To me, the most pressure is definitely on him. He was injured a little bit earlier in his tenure with the San Francisco 49ers. The team didn't do too well. He comes back. They go all the way to the Super Bowl. And then you look at that playoff run last year, the 49ers in the 2019 postseason, 111 run plays, only 62 passing plays. And to me, a couple of plays that were that kind of embodied what Jimmy Garoppolo were the two big plays in the Super Bowl, right? The overthrow to Emmanuel Sanders late in the game. Elite quarterbacks, franchise quarterbacks, they hit this throw. I always talk about it. I don't need my quarterback to be great when we're winning 50-0. I need my quarterback to be great in times like this. This is why you make over $100 million. And also, he overthrew Deebo Samuels when the team was leading 20-10. You have to make those types of throws. And you look at the San Francisco 49ers, you look at their roster, they have a championship roster. To me, the only setback is Jimmy Garoppolo. So I think Jimmy Garoppolo has a tremendous amount of pressure. He has to see if he has to show people that he's worth that contract and that this team can win exclusively off his arm.
So Goff, Murray, Garoppolo, Schrager. Nobody's taken Russell Wilson. I gotta say, Seahawks fans, another couple of years without a ring, and he's going to join that Aaron Rodgers, how does he only have one ring club, right, Triggs? There have to be expectations there with Russell Wilson.
Hey, look, it's Aaron Rodgers, it's Drew Brees. There's a long list of guys who got rings and have gone a few years without one. Russell Wilson's just a playoff machine. The expectations are always so high. He's exceeded them every step along the way. I can only imagine if DK Metcalf becomes what they think he's going to be in Seattle, just how dynamic this guy's going to be and how good Russell could be with him. They're loaded. Seahawks have all the talent, and I don't think anyone thinks they're going to suddenly become a 4-12 team this year.